The mind is a complex landscape, where thoughts race like rivers and emotions ebb like tides. In this intricate dance, the mind navigates challenges, seeking clarity and understanding, ultimately shaping our perceptions and guiding our actions in everyday life.
For the last many years of my observation, how those processes in the body and mind and heart, soul, happening, I can see that this process depends from us and really not. We got set of accumulated habits, behaviors, doings, thought patterns inside. And all of that needs really time to change. So it is right to say this is not really our job to do it. That it changing according to Allah wills, God will, existence will. Things changing in the right time and moment. Suddenly energy or certain pattern, behavior or thought comes to zero and you don't have any more problem with that certain things. From other side, we through our observation, meditation, prayer, listening to recitation, we inquire inside, observe that, we directing that light of awareness into problem inside, into something which causing us some disturbance, some energetic problem. We as well taking part in removing those things from inside. So it is also up to us. If we don't do it, anything with that accumulated content inside, it most likely will stay the same, or it will take a long time to improve from certain conditions we got inside. Those certain conditions can be our weird behaviors in this world, when we may not see that we behaving inappropriately, we speak inappropriately. Our speech and behavior may be not pure, maybe like a little bit wild. We may have developed illnesses and different things in nearby future due to energetic disturbances and problems inside. So when we not inquiry inside, when we not cleansing ourselves from that through prayer, meditation, reading scripture, fasting, and doing all those exercises, we may certainly suffer in nearby future. Something may happen to us which we won't be able to deal with that. But when we do all them exercises, we just softening that core. We just slowly in real time removing, washing away, if we can say we. Existence does it again. But in a way, we as a humans have to take part in this. We are somewhere like between. So it is washed away slowly, bit by bit from inside, so that container called mind become more empty, more empty. More empty it is, more access we got to our soul, ruh, and things like this, to that pureness, to that tranquility inside. And in a way, the better we feel, the better we function. It's a beautiful process, but as well scary and very tiring. Not by once, many times, 1,000 times, you will be feeling and you will be talking to yourself that you don't want to go anymore further. That you cannot, you don't want to. But there is not really choice there. Once we destroy that field of the mind and recorded it with many distorted energies, habits, behavior, thoughts, it will take some time to come back to normal shape and settings. Every action we do in life may have right outcome or destructive outcome for us. That road is already paved and already is known when it finalizes itself, when it's purified itself. When we create mountains of those things inside, it takes mountains of time to come back to right setting and shape. This little depends as well from our courage on that road, because we may be given on that road, and perhaps we will be given many times challenges. Some of them will be very, very dreadful, but they will carry with itself chance to come back completely to that pureness when we challenge with courage, when we face those challenges. Most likely many of us will be rejecting those, or running away, or avoiding those, or not be willing those to challenge them. Some of them will be difficult or will happen so quickly, unexpectedly, that we may not be keen to take them. Quite often we may need time to think about that, but really you don't need time. You have to do it when this is happening. But easy to say, harder to do. I can see as well that our energetic field, that mind, is full of those things and thought formations which don't want to be really uncovered, purified. It's like another level of harmful intelligence inside. But once you pray, meditate, there is another energy in us which slowly washing this away. So if you create for yourself such an entity inside, such a behavior for your body, mind and things like that, it will forcefully want to go other direction. Then you have no light choice to apply those prayers, meditations, antidote to that. To change the current of your mind, current of that energy, so that energy will be purified, it will function for you better. Because when that energy is hostile, then you are sick, you're developing different sicknesses. When your anger is accumulated in your belly or in your chest, you may have asthma, you may have digestion problems, different parts of your organs may not function correctly, your mind, your brain may not function correctly, your thinking may be wrong. And all of this can cause you pain and suffering. When you experience pain and suffering, you cannot be happy. There's no way to be happiness with pain, with knowing there is something wrong going in your body. It will keep coming to you. It will keep reminding itself to you that I am there. It may be badly soon. There's plenty of things like that. When I look at my life, I would say I could die many times from those experiences, but I didn't. I could die many times from different illnesses which potentially perhaps supposed to happen to me, but they didn't. I look at problem at the asthma. This is anger accumulated in my chest. Some energy is disturbed. I look at digestion problem. I look at different problems which happen in my body. There's at least 4 of them from which I could be seriously, severely ill or die, but I didn't. They are there, somewhere hidden, buried. If I could remain in same hostile energy which was accumulated in my body, not practice religion, not practice those things, I could not be here anymore by that time. But because you stick with God, with Allah, with that pure energy, and you want that pure energy to wash that dreadful energy, it will keep helping you, keep bringing you back. Even there is that road is like a mountains, one or like a hills, one's very high one, one's very low one. You are like that, like the chart on financial market. One's up, one's very low. You're touching bottom. You may feel very unwell, you may feel like you're dying. The next day or next couple of hours later on, suddenly you feel peace. You'll stretch in, stretch out. That darkness have to be brought to the surface, have to be seen. You have to experience that darkness from the past with light of awareness, with light from your heart, from soul, in order it to be improved. I was many times like in my bed, in this position, feel like something horrible ripping me apart. But there were like was like moments where things are fixed. When you practice religion, you can address them. You can meet that darkness with light. That entire religion and practice is here to teach you how to be and how to be present during that havoc which will be going on through your body. Perhaps it will be happening till end of the life, but generally life improving, wellness and happiness improving. There was time or entire decades where I could not smile. I'm smiling more and more and more and more that I have access to that happiness and joy. It is in center of you, in your soul, this natural state of you. Effortless easiness, just light well-being. It is there. We just have to soften that core, improve that energetic field inside of your mind, heart, soul. So that dark stuff will not be put on you anymore. You will live at higher frequency, not that low one. You will live with better quality of thoughts, because with our thoughts we're creating that words. When I think about something, somebody, wrongly, badly, I create reality. He will react to me. Reality will react to me badly. I can see clearly when I think about my illnesses or about pain, about things like that, because I created habits in my mind to think this way, then I bring this upon myself. So again, we're coming back to Islam. Every 4 or 5 hours, you're coming back to your practice religion. You directing your energy, your thinking into positive, soft energy. You're transforming this. You're taking part in that. If you don't do it, it will remain the same. If you create that madness inside. So, solution and answer to all of that is simple. We have to do it in a way. Obviously, there is as well mercy of Allah. But I would say it might happen in 1 second, 1 moment, that something happened to you and you will be changed. This is that mercy about. Maybe this is the timing as well, that at certain moment in time, something happened to you. And it not depends from your state, what still remain inside. You will go through something major shift and change. That will be something very perhaps unpleasant, because all of this have to be wiped out in split second. It's happening to people. It happened to many before. But as well, to ease your journey, if you find yourself in that havoc, it's great to practice that religion. I can see this. I can describe my 8 years solid practice and just a little bit before. But without practice, I would say that is just guessing and counting that something will change, but it may take forever. You will be hitting that wall, and I'm still hitting that wall sometimes, I'm like hung out somewhere in the space. I don't know where I am. But when I decide to go and pray, suddenly I see, okay, I come back to that right, pure energy. Because what's happening with our mind? We are so somewhere else, outside of soul, outside of heart. We are hanging in some hostile energies. We're focusing on those. We don't know how to exit that. We are lost in that matrix, in that mind. We need to come back to that soul, where is that light coming from, to live well, to experience life through right lens, to be joyful. Not easy process. Every one of us will have slightly different road, because this is quite a matrix inside. But definitely prayer, meditation, fasting, reading scriptures, allowing yourself to be again and get access to that heart root center is a only solution for all of that. Basically coming back to spiritual world, pureness, to right mind. Assalamu alaikum.